Hey guys, Infamous AT back with Truth is Vids for this week's topic discussion. This week is a little different. We're doing a little lighter subject, and it's our childhood cartoon, our favorite childhood cartoon, which I think is pretty cool because I have a really cool story behind my favorite cartoon. Growing up as a kid, it was just me, my mom, and my dad. I was the only child for about 7 years. And we would watch Looney Tunes together. It was just something that we did. Granted, at this point in time, I'm about 2, maybe 3 years old, just a little kid. And of course, like most kids, you see something and at some point in time, you may try and emulate it. Well, in this episode of Bugs Bunny, he was stranded on an island and he's stuck there with the black boy. I'm going to try and add some pictures or try and find the clip and put it in here too. But he was stuck there with a black boy, a very overdrawn character of a black person. But given the time, it's early 90s, whatever. So he's stuck on this island with this kid. And, of course, the kid is dopey and drawn out or whatever like that. And Bugs Bunny is just being himself, dressing, cross-dressing and all this other stuff. Sorry, if you hear, like, grunting and fighting in the background, I'm somewhat watching Chocolate. It's a really awesome Thai movie. Anyway. So, suddenly, this big steamship comes up to the island, kind of like that scene in Tarzan when this big boat just shows up with Jane and her crew or whatever. So, it shows up to the island, and these two white guys get off, and they're looking around, and their pants are all high up, and they're all dapper Englishmen or whatever. And Bugs Bunny runs up to them, and he goes, "Ha! White man!" and hauls off and slaps the dog shit out of both of these guys. So, me being an impressionable 3-year-old, I notice this and see how my mom and dad immediately start cracking up. Of course, why they're laughing is for multiple reasons, but I won't get into the intricacies of that. But me being 3, I noticed that it made them laugh, and them laughing together entertained me. So, the next day, another episode of Bugs Bunny comes on, and before it really gets started, I run around the couch twice where my parents are sitting, and I jump up in my dad's lap. And he looks at me, and I look at him, and I go, "Hoi! White man!" and slap the dog shit out of my dad. Now, my mom, who found this refusably hilarious, falls out laughter. So me, being even more excited that they're laughing, jump off the couch and start running around like a little wild Indian, like Bugs Bunny had done. Just running around. Granted, all I have on is a diaper. We're in Virginia Beach. It's ridiculous. I'm just running around. So I run up and I do it about 2 or 3 more times, which just makes my mom crack up even more. Well, my dad started getting tired of me hitting him. So when I came up to do it the 4th time, he grabbed me and kind of shook me off and was like, "All right, you ain't going to hit me no more times in the face, little girl." And that was the only time, I had did it. But at that time, they had found it so funny. So for that being reason, Bugs Bunny is my favorite cartoon character. I'm a Looney Tunes kid. And it's always been Bugs Bunny. My dad's favorite cartoon character is the Pink Panther. That's something that he grew up on that generation before the 90s, so can't really speak on that. I don't really know. And my mom, I think she was a bit of a Mickey Mouse fan. She also liked, I think they were called the Raisinets or something like that. It was like these old raisins that sang or whatever like that. So that's pretty much it for the whole cartoon bit. But yeah, alright guys. Catch you next week. Over and out.